Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the beautiful song MAIS ADEUS, written by Toquinho on lyrics by the great Vinicius de Moraes in 1971. So I changed the original key, which is in F minor, is a relative minor of F flat, F minor of F flat, to A minor, which is a relative minor of C, because it will be easier for you while avoiding using the internet transposition key of digital piano, singing slightly low for me, but it doesn't matter since I serve as a guide and nothing more. So I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, is key transpose KT 0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. You see this place where in the middle there is a green marker. So we have 6 less tone available to make it lower, and from this mark, and 6 more half tone to make it higher. So it's maybe digital on your piano, I don't know, there's a lot of models of equipment, I don't know, you read your book and you find it. So in the last word, you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So I will appreciate to split this tutorial like the other one in 2 parts. For the very beginners who still play all the chords and the detail of the harmonies flat, and then you can play in ballad, that we are going to do. And then in the second part, if you know, if you're a little bit advanced, I mean, we can play the bossa nova, the famous bossa nova. So the process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently, there's the basso ostinato. So I like this, something like this. My adeus, uma separação, something like this. Okay. So first we start by the introduction. That's not introduction because this is a long song and we have a lot of things to learn. So you can play A, F flat, G, F flat, and we start on A minor 7. So A minor 7, let me give you a trick for to recognize and make very easy immediately the 7 between the major 7. So first we are I'm talking on all the scale, in natural scale, in the in degrees, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root in A. So for to make difference, you see the root on the bottom and root on the top. You will always find the major 7 a semitone below the root and a semitone below the 7. Why? From the root, third major or or major, you see from the fifth, the just fifth, 1 2 3 semitone above, you will find it's a third minor dominant, and 1 2 3 4 is a third major. So A major 7, A 7, A minor 7, A minor major 7. Okay, you see, and of course it will be another trick if it doesn't work on the 12 tonality, 12 keys, of course, tonalities. So it will be very important to know that because for to make the difference very easily. So A minor 7, root, third, minor, fifth, and the 7. It's just only a reverse in inversion. The G is coming in the bottom like this. So we play G, A, C, and E like this. And we start to sing on the C. MAIS. I didn't play the melody because we are on a voice piano. I mean, this is our voice. We make the melody, and we make the harmonies with our right hand and the bass with our left hand. So my second chord, it's just only a chromatic descending on these suites. Okay, so MAIS, F flat diminished 7, or to build a diminished 7 from the F flat, scale of F flat first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. So we start from the F flat 7, root, third, major, fifth major, and 7. So we keep the root in place, we just diminish the third, the fifth, and the 7. Okay? And of course you can reverse those chords where you want. So we have in this case, but we are playing like this: F flat, B, D, and F. And I carry on the song ADEUS. So from the start, MAIS, ADEUS. So you see, we follow just a semitone below, G and C7. Scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. So the 7, the 5th, the 3rd. So we keep the 5th and the 7 in place, but the 3rd is coming on the top. Okay, so we have G, B flat, and E, like this. Okay, and we play G. ADEUS, I carry on. F sharp diminished 7, exactly the same thing. From scale of F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root, third, fifth, 7. So we keep the root in place, we diminish the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7. So we have F sharp, A, C, and E flat. Okay, C, and we carry on. F major 7, scale of F, 1, 2 in degrees, or like the other one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, natural scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. So root, 3rd, 5th, major 7. You see semitone below the root. Okay. A, 4, 7. The 4 sus was to have a good look. Now check it out, to resolve the fourth. Resolve the fourth by the 3rd, minor or major. So in this case it will be major. Scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root, the 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th, then the 7. So we play E, A, B, D. We resolve by the 3rd major. A become, instead of A, the A flat. Okay. So sound. I give you the indication of the where you should not forcing. Sound, it's I for the moment. G minor 6. G minor 6, scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, natural scale. Root, sun minor, you see from the root, 3 semitone above, that's the 3rd minor, the 5th and the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Corazon, we resolve by the A7. Scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root, 3rd, 5th, 7. The 7 is coming on the bottom. Root, A, C sharp, E, and G, and the G is coming just on the bottom, like this. But if you don't want to play the root, you can just play like this, because we are playing the roots at the 3 roots, you see. So you don't need, you can just do like this. It's an option, you do what you want. So let's start again from the start. 1, 2, 3. Okay, MAIS, A minor 7, A flat diminished 7, ADEUS, C7 with G on the bass, F sharp diminished 7, C, F major 7, A4 7, Ra, E7, Ra sound, G minor 7, A7. Okay, so and in time now, MAIS in ballade, ADEUS, C, para, sa, outra vez. So, sorry, this is not a minor, this is a major. D7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root, 3rd, 5th, 7. we keep the third in place major, the fifth and the seventh. The root is just coming on top. But if you want to, you say to reverse, of course, it's a lot of options. So, but I suggest this one. So we have F sharp, A, C, and D. G4, 7, I carry on. Scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, and 7. So we have A, 4 sus. So we resolve by the third major, and not the minor, but the major. C, D, at the, for instance, at this time. F, so G4, 7, G7, okay, like this. Solely down, C7, C7, very easy. G, B flat, and E with root on the C. F major 7, outra vez. So outra, F major 7, and then you still have you rise on the F sharp diminished 7. Okay, you know, F sharp, A, C, and E flat. Soffrime, F7, root, third, fifth, 7, you see. So F, A, C, E flat, and not the major 7, F7, see, semitones below the major 7, and the major 7 is semitone below the root. So F7, 2, and we resolve by, you see, very easy, it's just a semitone below on E7. Scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, set, fifth, 7. So we have E, F flat, B, and D. So at the end of the first part of the first verse. Okay. So let's start from the start slowly. MAIS ADEUS, uma separação, outra vez solidão, outra vez sofrimento. And now in ballad, MAIS adeus, uma separação, outra vez solidão, outra vez sofrimento. Okay? Now I give you again the name of the chords. A minor 7, F flat diminished 7, C7 with G on the bass, F sharp diminished 7, F major 7, E4 7, we will resolve by E7, G minor 7, A7, D7, G4 7, G7, C7, F major 7, F sharp diminished 7, F7, E7. So second verse. Exactly, it would be exactly the same thing. So MAIS. Okay. So you can do, if you want to make a small fancy, you can do, and then that's the scale of harmony scale in minor scale, harmony scale. So B, A flat, F, E, D, C, B, M, like this. M. Or if you want, you can use an interval like this. So you play E and A flat, A and F sharp, B and A flat, and then like this. And boom, you're landing on a minor 7. You see, let's make a transition between outra vez sofrimento, bam bam bam, and boom, MAIS, or outra vez sofrimento. That's a lot of options. Okay, you have the choice. MAIS. So I carry on. Second part. MAIS A flat diminished 7, same chords. C7 with G, ADEUS, F sharp diminished 7, key now for G, F major 7, E4 7, H, P, E7, La. The difference now is we didn't sing the 6, we sing on the root. And now La, okay, it's lower. A7, oh amor, D minor 7. So did we see D minor? No. So let's have a look and check it out on the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root set 5th 7. We keep the 5th in place, the 7 in place. The root is coming in the top and the sun minor on the top. It's just an inversion, you see, very easy. Just only a question of practice. So we have A, C, D, and F. So again, oh amor, so pera, A7, oh amor, D minor 7, E7, 7, scale of E, roots set major, 5th and 7, so we have E, A flat, B, and D. Oh amor, e magonia, A minor 7. So that the A minor 7 you see, but it's just a reverse. So you see the 5th is coming at the bottom. You see you can reverse the A minor 7 on all the keyboard you want. Okay. So what is interesting, you can have another fancy is to make a chromatic descending scale like this from the A, F flat to the G to the G flat, and then you can do that from this way to this way. Or this way if you want, you see, until you make this descending, you see, this chromatic descending like this, pa pam pam or pa 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 pam. You have the choice, or you stay in a A minor 7 if you don't agree. You see what I mean? So where I am, una agonia, yes, Vengi noi G, F sharp diminished 7 again, and then by E sharp 5. So we have E, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5, just an elevation and the alteration of a semitone. So we have E, we have F flat, and we have C, and then you play just after the 5th with a B, okay, by G, G. The note of the thing is a B flat, so G minor 6, A7, è un'allegria, D minor 7, E7, E G ripengi, E or. You have the choice, or you stay on an A minor this way, where you want, okay, or nothing, you stay here, uma volontà G, F7, roots at 5th 7, okay, F, you know this chord, G, E7, E, F flat, B, D, Shora, A minor 7. So you have the choice. You can chain with the second part, because the second part will be the counterpoint. Just the singer, the main singer, have sing this part, and now this is a counterpoint. This is a woman who sing, but in a third time she's alone, and in a third time, but maybe I'm alone. I can't make the both voice, okay? But you have maybe a system, or I don't know, a friend, a woman that she can friend now, but we don't start with on the C. This is a counterpoint, okay? Oh ya benzinho cuidado, okay, we see that it's completely different. That's the counterpoint of the singers. So it will be very interesting on the third part to match the both. You see, the men will sing that we saw. MAIS. It will be exactly the same chords, but oh ya benzinho cuidado como sou refrigerado. We see that, but if you want to make a transition between the bows, So like the Puntaji G Shora. I suggest to do that. A beautiful chord. The E7 sharp 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. 9 sharp 9 the G. So sorry, F flat, D and the G on sharp 9. And then you resolve by G, F, E, D, and then boom, you're landing ba-dum, bum, bum, and then bum. Okay. Or if you don't agree, you can do ma vontade G Shora. You stay on A minor 7, okay, or like the G Shora, and then you just change. Therefore, to make a little bit difference, you see the reverse, and you start. Olha benzinho, cuidado com o seu resfriado. You have the choice, you decide by yourself. But I think it's interesting, it's not very hard. You see, I have a little hand, and it's not a problem. I mean, you see the big one inside here. So we have A flat, D, and G, just only 3 notes, you see, a triad, okay, with the 3rd major, the 7, and the sharp 9. So let's start, let's sing the woman part, okay, the counterpoint. Maybe it's, that's wrong what I say, because it's maybe the woman can play the first part and a man can play the second one. You can inverse, you know, it's universal. So, olha benzinho, A minor 7, cuidado, A flat diminished 7. It says it says a long text. Com seu resfriado, C7 with G, não pegue sereno. F sharp diminished 7, não teme galado. F major 7, hoje me veneno. A4 7, cuidado. E7, benzinho. G minor 6, não beba demais. E7, sigo a G. D7, G4 7, that's the same chords, you see. G4 7, G7, para mim. C7, ausência. You see, completely different the song. Very interesting. The C and E flat. Ausência é sofrimento. F7 to E7. And now, if you want to make the transition, second part, bam, 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 or nothing. Sofrimento. You do directly, boom, you're landing on the A minor. E se tive momento, E flat diminished 7, mi scriva carinho. C7 na G, E mengi dinheiro. F sharp da diminished 7, pro apartamento. F major 7, porque o vencimento. E4 7, não é E7, é como eu. G minor 6, sorry, que não pode esperar. E7 with the root on nota, okay? O amor, sorry, D minor 7, E7 é uma agonia. Fancy or not, you see, pam, or pa 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 pam, you did, or you stay on A minor. Vem de noite, F sharp diminished 7. Again, the E sharp 5 by G, but not G. B flat, the same. E A7. É uma alegria, D minor 7, E7, e G depende, E minor, okay, or you stay, uma vontade. F7 G, so beautiful. E7 Shora. If you want to finish very simply, you play A minor, or if you want to make a beautiful harmony, I propose A minor, root 5th, Sun minor 5th, major 7 and the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 9. Okay? So it's what I suggest for to make so beautiful. So we have like this. We have the root on the A, of course. We have C, the third minor, the fifth with E, the major 7 with A flat, and the 9 with a B. So beautiful. You can, or if you want, and then you can sing again, and maybe in verse. I don't know. Maybe you are two pianists. I don't know. And so two singers also. So what I suggest is from the counterpoint and now to make you directly. I try to avoid these two fingers for the root bass because I don't need, in fact, and you have a good point of view from the top. And I sing in the for to make something very in the continuity. Okay, so olha benzinho embalado. Olha benzinho cuidado com seu resfriado, não pegue sereno, não tome gelado, time veneno, cuidado, benzinho, não beba demais, se guarde para mim, uma ausência e sofrimento, bam, bam, second part. E se tiver momento, me escreva carinho e me enche dinheiro pro apartamento, porque o investimento não é como eu que não pode esperar. O amor é uma agonia, vem de noite, vai de dia. Alegria e de repente, so beautiful, I love that. Uma vontade de chorar, oh chorar, or you start again, you know, mais adeus, é uma separação. Not that the 9, but you can play D7. Solidão, outra vez, sofrimento. So, and now it's time to talk. I think you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful song. Love this one also too. But this time to talking about the basso ostinato, the bossa nova. If you're a little bit advanced. So the rule is not only the rule, but we see just only an exception on the third one on the third chord. So it's to play the root and to inverse, to reverse on the bottom the fifth. So minor mode or major mode is not important for left hand. I mean, even where we will be on a major mode, but in a minor mode will be always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is the fifth? The root is here and the fifth is here. On minor mode, same or major mode, it will be always the E. So we keep the root in place and I return the E. So like this. Bam, bam, bam. I try to avoid these two fingers, okay? You have a good voice. So slowly, in slow motion. Oh. So what I suggest is to play all the song and we stay on the bars on the beat because it's a tutorial. We have time, not a very long time because the time turn, but I have time to give you a name again, the name of the chords, the name of the two notes if you don't know really your scale completely. Then you have time to see the two notes that you should play like this, and we see, okay? MAIS, and you have the lyrics again. MAIS. So the flat 5, you see, the flat 5 because it's a diminished. So we follow exactly the same thing because you see on A flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth normally is here, but it's a diminished. It's a flat diminished 7. So we inverse not the fifth but the flat 5 with our left hand. So it will be A flat and D. ADEUS. This exception, you see, because it's only a descending scale chromatic. So we play the G and the root. That's the exception, and not the root and the G in reverse. Okay, because it's only for following, because the composer suggests that. Okay, so again, my song, flat diminished 7, ADEUS C7 with the G. We play G and C. With descending, okay, F sharp on the diminished 7, we have F sharp and C, say F major 7, F with C, on E4 7, we play E and B a left hand, Ra, we resolve with 7 nothing change, Ra, Sa, G minor 7, G and D, we resolve with A7, A and E, outra vez, D7, we have D and A, the G4 7, G and D solely, pam pam down, C7, C and G, outra vez, F major 7, F and C, we see F sharp diminished 7, F sharp with C, softly main, F7, F C, main 2, E7, can use that, or it's up to you. My second part verse, verses MAIS, so same thing, A with E, F flat with D, on the F flat diminished 7, ADEUS, so C7 with G with C, qui n'a pas, F major 7, poi G, A4 7, we have E and B, spera, on G minor 6 with G and D, resolve with A7, A and E, oh amor, D minor 7 on D and A, oh amor, et au moins, E7, E with B, ngonia, up to you or nothing, you stay here. Vengi noite, F sharp diminished 7, F sharp with C, by on the E sharp 5, we have E and B, by G, G, by G, G, sorry, it's G, I make a mistake, G, or we have G and D, G, A with E, e uma alegria, D minor 7, D with A, E7, e giripingi, E with B, giripingi, pam pam pam, you change, uma vontade, F7, F with C, G, E with B, chora, A minor 7 like this or like that, bam, 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 and then the counterpoint. So what I suggest now is to play, you know everything, it will be exactly the same chords, so it's to play, you have a very good point of view from the top, I sing directly, and that is change, you are more beautiful, and maybe in slow motion, okay, for the counterpoint. Olha, okay, let's go. Olha benzinho, cuidado com o seu resfriado, não pegue cedinho, não tome de lado de meu veneno, cuidado benzinho, não beba demais, se guarde, sorry, para mim, ausência, sofrimento, bam, bam, bam. Second part. E se tiver momento, me escreva carinho, mande dinheiro pro apartamento, porque o vencimento não é como eu que não pode esperar. O amor é uma agonia, vem de noite, vai de dia, é uma alegria e de repente, tropão stay here, you all here, okay? Bum, bum, uma vontade. You can make some fancy like this if you are free. You see? F7, G, Shora, or Shora, Shora. Well, you decide the minor major 7, 9, or simply a minor. And you can inverse, you see, like this, like that, like this. Well, so I think you have all the tools for to make the so beautiful song. I beg your pardon, I didn't have time to make it deep, completely in deep, but you know it's a square, the formula for the platform YouTube, and I mean I don't want to make so much longer video because I understand it's long, and but it's so big passion with that. It's so interesting. So I hope you enjoy like me, and I hope you appreciate. And maybe I suggest to explore on my channel. You will find maybe discovering this song. It will be in a big playlist, of course, that I'm calling Latin. Yes, of course, Latin song. And maybe you're discovering another big playlist that I've dedicated to the fabulous Carlos Tom Jobim, and another one for the passion of my life, the big Michel Legrand, Big Mike. So I've tried to make the best for to share with my audience, and I hope you appreciate, and you have the maybe you share the same passion, and on those so beautiful Brazilian songs, and I don't know if I will have the time in my life to offer you all what I would like, because now I'm getting older, but I mean I would make my best. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see you on my channel, and don't forget, this is one word only, very important: enjoy. Thank you. Bye bye.